I'm Brent.
And I'm Spencer Murray.
And today we're going to be making this 100 subscriber plaque. Spencer just passed 100 subscribers. Woo. So he's doing a giveaway on his channel. If you want to check that out, go check out the link down below. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to his channel. So this thing is made out of cherry and walnut. We did some laser engraving on it. So stick around if you want to see how we made it. Alright, so first things we're going to do, we have our pieces right here. We're going to run those through the joiner on one edge to square that up. Then we're going to run them through the table saw, rip them down to 6 inches, and then run them through the joiner again, get one face flat, glue them all together, and then after that we're going to run them through the planer. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so when you are running wood through the joiner, you want to make sure that your grain is running at an angle going this direction. That way when you come through, it's going to go, the cutter's going to be going with the grain, not against it, and that way you'll get a much cleaner cut. I'm going to go ahead and run all 3 of these boards through on one side, then we can move on to the next step. Alright, so we've just run it through the table saw, and now I'm going to go ahead and run them through on the opposite edge on the joiner again. Then we're going to work on gluing that up. So let's go ahead and run through the joiner and we can start working on gluing them up. Alright, so now we're going to be making the play button part of the plaque. So we have this piece of walnut here, this is a scrap that I had. And so we're going to run it through the planer, get both faces clean, and then we're going to cut out the shape on the bandsaw, do a little bit of carving on it. Alright, so we've cut this out on the bandsaw. Now we're going to run it on my sander here. We're going to just clean up all of the edges, bring it down to the line. After we do that, we will mark out this, pull the paper off, and start working on the carving part. Alright, so we've got this sanded to the shape we want. Now we're going to mark out the lines on here for the triangle in the middle. We're just going to use a knife to do that. Then we can peel the paper off and start working on carving in the middle of it. Alright, so we've marked out with a knife the part we want to carve out. So now we're just going to use a bunch of different gouges to carve out the center of it. You could use a router for this if you really wanted to. I'm just going to be using carving tools because I am a lot more used to this, and I don't really have a good bit for doing the majority of that anyways. So go ahead, start working on carving it out, then we can start working on doing the little finishing touches. So the glue is dry. Now we're going to cut it down on the table saw, cut it down to just over 12 inches, and so that way we can run it through the planer. After we run it through the planer, we're going to start working on cutting it down to its final dimensions, and then do all of the detail work. Alright, so we are working on figuring out where we want the play button to be centered, and then we're going to glue it down. We've got all of the sanding pretty much done. After this is glued, we are going to go to my friend's shop and laser in all of the words and stuff that he wants on there. I guess I haven't really talked about what this is exactly. So this is Spencer Murray. You guys have seen him before. He helped me with my channel trailer. He made that for me. Super awesome. So he just passed 100 subscribers. So he is...
It's not much. It's only 100.
So we're making this for him. He's going to laser in that. If you aren't subscribed to him already, go subscribe to him. He's got awesome stuff. So we're going to work on gluing this up. Glue up for this is a little bit complicated. Let me show you what we're doing. Alright, so what we're going to do here is this is a little bit complicated because to get this clamp down, I'd need some really deep clamps. So what we're going to do, have a little bit of this rubber stuff, we're going to stick this over the top of it, then put a board like this, set that on top, and then use clamps on either edge to clamp it down. That way we can get clamping pressure across the whole thing, make it a little bit easier to clamp, not have to have super deep clamps. Alright, so we're going to let this glue up overnight. Then tomorrow we're going to bring this out to my friend's shop and do some lasering on it. Then after that we can put a finish on it.
So here's the play button that we've been working on. We're just about to laser in the other part. The YouTube, the congratulations stuff. So with this. It's fancy.
That was so, I was like, okay, I think that's... Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button and share it with all of your friends. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see some of my other videos, I will have them somewhere on the screen here, probably down here. And if you want to subscribe to Spencer, it'll be right over here. So, good idea. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.